Very good evening, friends. In today's video, I am explaining some important Power BI interview questions in data modeling and DAX. First, we learn one by one each question. First question: what is the difference between star schema and snowflake schema? These are the two schemas used in Power BI for data modeling. In star schema, the central fact, all the dimension tables are connected directly to the central fact table. There is a direct relationship from the fact table to dimension tables. All the fact and dimension tables are arranged like a star pattern. So that's why the name itself is called as star schema. Snowflake schema. In snowflake schema, dimension tables are further normalized into sub-dimension tables. That means every dimension table has a sub-dimension tables. In this, all the dimension tables are not connected directly to the fact table. So uh, due to the not present of direct relationship between fact and dimension tables, the Snowflake schema has a less performance. So we mostly use star schema for data modeling to improve the performance of the report. Second question: how to handle many-to-many relationships in Power BI? Many-to-many relationship is one of the relationship type exists between the fact and dimension tables. It is it, it decreases the performance of the report. So to handle these many-to-many relationships, we use bridge table between fact and dimension tables. Along with the bridge table, we also use bidirectional filtering and treat as function to handle the many-to-many relationship. Handling many-to-many relationship is one of the important tasks in the data model. What are the fact tables versus dimension tables? Fact table contains numerical data. Dimension tables contains descriptive attributes. For example, in sales report, sales is the fact table, product, customer, region, and all the tables comes under dimension tables. Fact table has a millions of records. Dimension tables has less data compared to fact tables. Explain cardinality and its important impact on performance. Cardinality refers to the relationship exists between two tables, whether it is a one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship or many-to-many relationships. So by using cardinality, we can understand the relationship between two tables. If cardinality is low, it affects the performance. How do you optimize a Power BI data model? Improve optimization of Power BI data model is very important. Here we are improving the performance in data model level. For optimize the report in data model level, first we remove unnecessary columns and unnecessary data, especially fact tables in data model. We use aggregation functions like sum, average, minimum, maximum, count to aggregate the data. We avoid bidirectional filtering in data model to improve the performance of the report. We use proper mode to select to import the data in to connect the data with Power BI. In sometimes we use import mode mainly to improve the performance of the report. By using import mode, the data completely imported into the Power BI. Direct query mode is also used based on the performance. And sometimes we also use hybrid mode uh, to connect the data with Power BI. What is the difference between calculated columns and measures? Calculated columns DAX data analysis expression is a formula language used for data modeling and for calculations. Calculated column and measures both are created by using DAX functions. Calculated columns occupy the space in data model. Measures doesn't occupy any space in data model. Calculated columns are static. Measures are dynamic. They are calculated on fly. Calculated by excessive usage of calculator column reduces the performance of the report. So we mostly use measures instead of calculated column to improve the performance of the report. Example for calculator column is profit equal to sales of revenue minus sales of cost. Here we are getting the profit by removing the cost amount from the revenue in sales table. The example for measure is total sales equal to sum of sales amount. In this, we are summing the sales amount values in the sales table. This is about difference between calculated column and measures. Write the DAX formula for year to date sales. It is also called YTD sales. By using this YTD sales, we can calculate the sales values from the year beginning to the till date. That means for example, if we take say 2025 YTD sales, it calculates the sales values from January 1st, 2025 to till today's date, 10th April 2025. This is the importance of YTD sales. The formula for YTD sales is equal to total YTD of sum of sales amount, comma, date of date. There is also another formula for the same values. It is calculate of sum of sales amount, comma, dates YTD of date. That means here we are calculating the YTD sales by using sales and date tables. How do filter and all functions work in DAX? Filter and all functions are used for various operations in DAX. Filter is used to filter the data in table. For example, if we want to filter the sales details where the quantity greater than 100, the DAX formula for this is filter of sales, comma, sales sales of quantity greater than 100. It gives the results in the sales table where quantity greater than 100. All function. All function is used to remove all the filters applied on a column and tables. This is the importance of filter and all functions in DAX. What is the earlier function used for? Earlier function is used in row context uh, to get the previous value of the row. By using this earlier function, we get the previous values in a row. The example dash formula for the earlier function is for selecting the second highest salary. Calculate of maximum of max of sales of amount, comma, filter of all of sales, comma, sales of order date less than a earlier of sales of order date. It gives the second highest salary in the sales table by using the earlier function. How do you calculate a running total in DAX? Running total and cumulative sales are both are same. By we calculate here we are calculating the running total using the DAX formula. Running total equal to calculate of sum of sales amount, comma, filter of all of sales, comma, sales of order date less than or equal to maximum of sales of order date. It gives the cumulative sales of the sales table. So friends, these are the very rarely asked interview questions, mostly asked interview questions in data modeling and DAX. I hope this video helped to you to know more about uh, data modeling and DAX interview questions. I hope uh, I think I have explained this all the questions in the understandable way to you. I hope this video helps to you to get a good knowledge in data modeling and DAX in Power BI. If it is really help to you, follow this. Thank you.